Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky. We are here for the August 24th daily challenge. I haven't accomplished much in Spelunky since the last episode when we got to hell, although I did unlock this awesome little robot dude who we're going to be playing as right now, who is apparently powered by a D battery. So, daily challenge gets underway. Our damsel is trapped in rocks. You know what, we'll use a bomb for that. Over here we got nothing of importance, so we're just going to toss the skull down and grab our damsel. I could have gone through that snake and seen if there was anything over there. That really sucked. Let's put a bomb here to get this crate, because crates are usually worth it. That one not really as much. Nothing against ropes. Ropes are very useful, but using a bomb to get 3 ropes is not necessarily the best trade when you don't have a lot of bombs. Oh, that was stupid. That was the wrong button. That was pressing the wrong button, and it may come back to haunt me, because now I only have 1 bomb by the end of the first mines, which is, of course, not a very good thing. Makes me kind of disappointed I used that one to get that crate even more, because if I had known that I was going to make that mistake, I probably wouldn't have done that. Anyway, we are only at about 4,800 gold by the end of this floor, which is not very great. Obviously, it could be worse, but oh, come on now. The first level of this, the only thing I can reasonably access is a single gold bar. Oh. Wait for him to jump, and then bounce on his head. This guy has a lot of good stuff. The question is, do we have any reasonable way that we could kill him? I mean, I could try to kill him with the Matic, because that is possible. It's a bit of a pain, but it is possible. And that did not work out at all. That was a horrible, horrible daily challenge. Okay then, onward we go to just a regular adventure, because the Matic kill was not as effective as I hoped it would be. I have done that before. I have managed to kill the shopkeeper with the Matic, but that time he didn't fall down into the hole that it made, which makes it much harder to hit him consistently. As soon as he was up on the same level as he was to begin with, it kind of became kind of a foregone conclusion what was going to happen. I still tried, but it did not have too much of a chance of working out. Let's draw this bat over here. So that was a disappointing start to this video here, but it happens. And sometimes you gotta take a risk when the shop has 3 items that you really want and one that could be helpful for a high score. And you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That was one of the times it doesn't. It would have been nice to kill the shopkeeper with the Matic, but can't complain too much that it didn't work out. That is one of the higher risk strategies that you can try to use. You know, if you have a freeze ray or a shotgun in the shop, then there is nothing to worry about trying to kill the shopkeeper, unless it's one of the freak occurrences where they kind of just attack you before you have a chance to attack them. But, whoops, sorry Mr. Damsel. I'm glad you took that hit and not me though. So you might feel bad about that, but I sure don't. But yeah, so you know, if there's a freeze ray or shotgun, chances are you are going to have no problem killing the shopkeeper. When it's a Matic, you have a shot at doing it, but it's not by any means a guarantee. I took the risk just because the reward was so incredibly great if we pulled it off. But in general, that's not a risk that is wise to take. You know, if it had been one less good item in there, I wouldn't have done it, but for the ones that were there, it was worth it in my opinion. So anyway, we're on a new run here, one that is not the daily challenge anymore. We saw about a minute of the daily challenge at most. Well, this is a crappy second level yet again. Let's go down here where we can get our doggy. But first we're going to set off a couple arrow traps. Good. There we go. I do quite enjoy this robot character. He has given me some decent luck in general. I haven't been back to hell since that video, but I have had some good runs that actually felt just shy of going to hell. Most notably, I was in the temple trying to get Anubis Scepter, and what happened? Oh yeah, I had a jetpack and I was flying downwards to go pick him off, or get to an angle where I could throw bombs at him, I should say. And when I flew down there, what was off screen was, the ghost was already on. No, the ghost wasn't on its way, but I was worried about the little purple rings that he shoots out that are insta-kills. So despite having a lot of health and everything, I kind of just rode my way down there and ended up getting squashed by a thwomp. I'm just going to buy out that store because killing the shopkeepers tends to be where I have my most successful runs. But yeah, so it ended up pretty abruptly, but it was a good run in general. We're going to carry this little rat with us as much as we can, because this dude could come in handy if we run into an arrow trap that we are unaware of. And let's see now. Over here we got this little spider. You can pop yourself down there. Okay, we don't want to get that damsel. We do want to get that damsel because I would love to sacrifice it. But it is not by any means worth the angering the shopkeeper for a single sacrifice that's not guaranteed to be anything useful. I would still like to do it, but I don't really have any way to kill the shopkeeper either. And without either of those two things being true, either a guaranteed reward or an easy way to kill him, I don't think it is a wise decision for us. So unfortunately, we won't be halfway to a Kapala by this floor. Thank you for coming down so low. Thank you as well. I do want to go to that area that I saw up there, which there is an area that I can rope up into, which I need to aim perfectly. There we go. Here we have, whoops. That had nothing in it. That had 12 bombs. So, 1 rope for 12 bombs when I already had 13 ropes. I think that's a pretty good trade. I could go up there and get those couple gold bars. Not probably worth it. I could go over there, but I'd have to deal with that scorpion, and I believe there's just a couple of gems up there and some gold. So we'll move on instead. We do need to hope that the Jedi is on this level and we haven't missed it yet. Snake Pit is not a good or bad sign, really. Although I have seen the Jedi appear quite often on Snake Pit levels. So that snake can just kind of chill there for now. Not too worried about him. This one could be more of a problem. Yep, because I was an idiot. Okay, so our snake pit's over there. I do see the chest in there. What's going to be our easiest way to do this? Without pace, we're going to have to bomb twice to get through here. Which is obviously not the preferred situation, but the snake pits tend to pay for themselves. Both between getting the matic and the stuff inside them. So we will be working our way down here where we find both the chest and the key very close together. Knocking that gem down was actually a real good thing because it means that we have a higher chance of setting off any arrow traps if there had been any. But for now we just need to crush these snakes and then we will pop out this matic. Don't really need to climb upwards to avoid that bomb, but it's probably the smart decision, so I always do anyway. It's better safe than sorry, pretty much, is the mantra there. Oops. It's just 1 gold bar, not worth a matic use, and the risk of causing that thing to explode in my face. We will use a rope since we have a lot of them to get back up this way, where we will hopefully be able to get to our damsel soon. That is a live bomb. That was really, really lucky. Where did I leave my matic? Up here. Come on. We want to take this, and then this, and then this. Oh, come on. Come on! 2 health. That is one thing that I will say that I hate about the way Spelunky works, is the fact that one mistake can so easily just screw you over. You know what I mean? Like, I think there have been at least a couple runs on camera where it's happened, where I get comboed by a Yeti or one of the red guys in the temple. Similarly, what happened just there, where the snake hit me once and I wasn't able to move before it could hit me again. That kind of thing can be real frustrating when it happens relatively consistently. You know, when it happens like the first time, you just kind of laugh, and then by like fifth time it's happened, you're like, God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna get some more gems, get some more money built up. In all likelihood, we are not going to get the resources needed to purchase the Ankh. Ooh. I would like to kill these guys, because there is a catcher's mitt down here, which I would like to pick up for free. But yeah, there's something to be said for the way that the combos like that end up affecting you. Like I was saying, the first time that happens, you're kind of like, okay, this isn't so bad. But then afterwards, it just starts to kind of grow on you the more it happens. I did just waste a Matic use on that monkey, but he had it coming to him. So of course we are waiting to hear any sign of blinking from our Jedi, or see any sign of blinking, whichever we may notice first. In the meantime, we are going to continue to mine for gold, because the more money we have when we enter the black market, the more we can afford before we start killing shopkeepers. We will mine our way in here to get this emerald and this sapphire. And nothing down there going on. Let's see about over this way. There's some stuff that we knocked down earlier. Grab that before the tiki trap starts again. So now, of course, the hard thing about the jungle when you're going for a hell run is the fact that you are kind of forced to explore the whole floor, because obviously you need to make sure that the the black market isn't hidden somewhere on the floor. So you don't really have the freedom to where was I going with this? The freedom to just kind of skip through some of the floor when you find the exit, like you do later on the ice caves and the temple. You know, if you're going for hell, the temple, the golden door to the city of gold is probably going to be apparent prior to the actual exit of the level. Not always, but usually. Similarly, when you're looking for Anubis, he's probably going to be easier to find than the exit. But when it comes to looking for... Ooh. We are like right on our black market already. There it is right there. Perfect. Let us collect some more stuff. We do actually have enough money to buy the Ankh. Although we won't really have enough money to get much else. Although we are going to get an idol here. There's a crate over on that side that we would like to grab. That's another 10,000 for us, so maybe we are going to be able to afford some good stuff even if we buy the Ankh. Gotta make real sure not to get eaten by that plant. It's another 3 bombs for us, that's good. Our main goal when we go to the black market is going to be looking for paste. Because in our current situation, we don't have any effective way to kill shopkeepers because we don't have paste. But I feel like going any farther is just risking my life unnecessarily. There is an altar over there that we could use if we went farther, but we're just going to head on. So, black market is underway now. We need to use our time wisely here, because if the ghost shows up, it becomes very difficult. There is paste and a lot of bombs down there, which does further encourage me to rob the black market, because I don't think I can afford all of that and the Ankh. Down here we got hired help, we got some bombs. So in general there's not too much great other than these bomb boxes. We will buy this And this. And you know what? Let's buy 2 kisses. Because in the event that we survive our black market attempt here, there's 1 shopkeeper down. Oh yeah, I forgot that's just going to get stuck on his head endlessly. Although, now he's knocked down, we should be able to throw this in here. Okay, we are safe to move on. I do wish there was a jetpack or something down here, because that would obviously make things going forward much easier for us. That guy down there with the Ankh is pretty well trapped. We're going to grab a shotgun while we're up here. And then we're going to start bombing our way through here. Which, oh, I thought it had killed him on the first try. In fact, he just got knocked out by gold, and that's not good. That is going to give him a path up. Thank you, Norden, as always. I appreciate your appearance. There we go. We have our Ankh, our shotgun, we have a ton of bombs. Now, is there anything down here that we want? A parachute, and that was just hired help, so no. So now the question is, do we risk going down that way, or do we just take the short route? I vote the short route. The less chance we have of dying here, the less chance we have of dying in general. Although admittedly, without a cape or a jetpack, the ice caves are going to be a bit harder to navigate than they otherwise would be. Of course, now we kind of want to... Oh dear lord. There was a shopkeeper alive, and he got down there and shot me with his shotgun, and I did not die. That is miraculous. I don't know how we are still alive, but we are. And in here, we got a couple of piranhas. I wonder if we can just... Oh god, that's not what I meant to do, but that actually makes things easier. Because now when we... we'll just blow up the water underneath them. There we go. That was for a web gun. That wasn't worth it. We do have a compass, so we can see where the exit is. That was not what I meant to do. Thank you, Mr. Tiki Trap. I really do wish that we had some type of movement increaser during the black market. Jetpack or a cape, either way would have been really helpful. But let's see what we can get in here. Another web gun. That's good. And some ropes. Ropes aren't horrible, especially since we don't have a jetpack or a cape. Let's see now. We got our shopkeeper is down there. He's going to be a pain. But he's kind of frozen in space, maybe? Which is a glitch which I've seen a few times on these videos, where the shopkeepers just kind of stand in place and don't really do anything. Obviously it's a nice glitch to run into, but it also kind of cheapens the victory a little bit. Okay, that should have stuck him. Yes, it did. Went exactly as I planned it. Set this down, get our doggy, go pick up his gold, grab our shotgun, and we're on to the ice caves. Hopefully we can make it through here until we get to the statue where we have to kill ourselves. We're going to be crossing our fingers on that one. There is a crate, could be something good, could be something worthless. We're actually going to stand here and fire. Yes, bombs. There is never a situation when I feel like you have too many bombs. Let's see. Our exit is down there. You can jump over here onto this dude's head. You want to pick that up, toss it over. Grab this, which is just a parachute. And then we're going to toss this bomb in here, which did not actually anger him. Come on. Aww. There we go. So now that has gotten rather precarious. You know, let's go in the vault. Let's get some money. We have enough bombs to make it reasonable. And we can easily just kind of jump out of the way here. Let him fall to his doom. That'll give us a whole bunch of money. 34,800 from that one little excursion there. Nothing else of interest here, right? Right. There's the worm level in the worst place it possibly could be. So I did not see the statue on that level. That doesn't mean it wasn't there because, once again, lack of lateral movement is kind of a problem for us right now. Hit one of those guys. There goes the other. There we go. Haha, alien. This is going to be a really easy damsel sacrifice. Okay. That was rather close. God, why am I falling off there so easily? There we go. Only took 3 tries, you know. And then of course I fall down from there. Okay, so now you want to jump over here, go to this altar. We get a cape. That is really, really helpful. There's our statue head, so this is the level we want to die on. But of course we don't want to die before we're ready, because that just means that we're missing out on stuff we could get otherwise. Obviously we sacrifice our damsel, so don't have to worry about bringing that to the exit. Could try to go toe-to-toe with the shopkeeper, but nope, we're just going to fall to our death instead. Because I missed my jump. The level with the head statue is always so nice because you never have to be quite so worried about dying as you are anywhere else in the game. If you have the Ankh, you just know that you need to die there, and it makes it so much less stressful. And let's see now. Nothing up here of interest, except for the idol over here, which I will be grabbing, because they're very easy to grab on the ice caves. Especially when you have a cape, which allows you to land on spikes safely. Even if you mess up your timing, you can still survive. As long as you react decently quickly. We might as well kill this guy, because he can't really move anywhere to where it become a problem to try to. We do have another idol and another altar here. So if we can find the damsel, we are going to sacrifice him. Obviously our shopkeeper is over there at the exit. Where is the damsel? Not down there. Oh god. You should blow that up there. That's going to give us a good angle on this guy, assuming this doesn't blow up the altar. Thank you. Yes! So now we have a shotgun back, but I really want to find the damsel and get that Kapala. But this might be another level where just no damsel spawns, which I'm still not sure what causes that, because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to happen. But I could be wrong on that. Oh, come on, seriously? Okay, well I guess we're moving on. As you see, if you blow up Kali's altar, she rains down a hail of spiders on you. Which is obviously not something that you're very excited about. So we'll just work our way through this level as if that never happened. Because obviously the only thing that does is prevent us from getting the Kapala, which I don't think we could have gotten on that floor anyway. Because I saw no sign of a damsel. Let's go over here. There's our damsel for this level. We are going to drop down and into here, where we can get this crate, which contains more bombs. That's good. The more bombs we have, the easier the Olmec fight is going to be, and the easier hell is going to be. Oh god. We could get that damsel, but it is in kind of a tricky position until we have cleared out Mr. Shopkeep over here. Which could be as simple as... Yep, there we go. Now even if he hadn't fallen off the ledge, he would have been dead. That was real risky. Just like that. But I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't get hurt there. So let's go get our damsel actually. Because we might as well get a little bit of extra health before heading to the temple. We could go to the mothership, but I don't really feel like going to a 5th level of technically the ice caves. That's way harder than any of the levels of the ice caves that normally appear. I think we should just move onwards because we're doing quite well for ourselves right now. Hello, Mr. Tunnelman. Yes, I will never consider bringing you the key from the mines unless a crazy circumstance arises. That is actually his last request in the game, is to bring him the key from the mines that you use to get the Ujat Eye. So it's not that bad if, you know, by chance you have a situation where... Oh god. It's always scary using the scepter because it can come after you and kill you. But it will make killing the shopkeeper easier. We're just going to toss a rope down here to make sure those arrow traps were set off. And it looks like our shopkeeper has already been killed by way of Tiki Trap. Perfect. Just going to plant bombs on both of these to make things easier. Are you kidding me? Seriously, did that just happen? Did I really just blow up that Tiki Trap, have the shopkeeper or his shotgun or whatever it was fly up, hit me off the wall onto the landing right next to the other bomb I planted? Was that really a thing that just occurred? Because that is bull. Oh my god, I hate this game sometimes. Anyway, I guess that was a reasonably good run despite that ridiculously horrible ending that was kind of completely unexpected. Like, I did not have any inclination that that would happen. But yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Later, everyone.